welcome, 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 welcome. What movie? She's the Man with Amanda Bynes. Today I am going to do a little mini tutorial of brows. I know a lot of people struggle. I obviously, when I do like my full face tutorials, I do my brows too, but I've never really focused just on the brows, so why not, right? So I will talk the majority of the video during the time that I'm like filling them in or whatever. I may fast forward just so that way you can see the end product, but I guess we'll just play it by ear and see how it goes. So to start off, the product that I use that I live by is the NYX Brow Gel in the color Espresso. This tiny little thing will last you forever. It looks like it's like almost empty just because it's squeezed there, but I promise there's like a whole bunch of products in here. It's only maybe $7 and super pigmented. It stays on your face. I have a tendency to sleep with my eyebrows on. Number one, just because I'm too lazy to redo them the next day. And number two, because some days I get my eyebrows like on point. And I'm like, you know, that hardly ever happens where they're just like perfect, both of them. I mean, they're never identical, but like there's just days where, yeah, whatever. So I just don't want to take them off. But I will literally wake up the next day with my eyebrows in perfect condition. Like, I mean, granted, I sometimes sleep on my back, but still, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, everyone's always like, what? Those are yesterday's eyebrows? I'm like, yeah, they're yesterday's. So I promise it's an amazing product. Also, what I use to clean up my brows, and that's another issue that people may have, is it's one thing to fill in your brows. If you naturally have full brows, you know, to me, I think it's okay just to use like a powder, or even if you use a pencil to kind of fill them in to give them color, then you don't necessarily have to clean them up because you're not really doing much to them. But if you're like me and you have a good amount of hair here but then not here, and you have to like actually draw them, then I highly recommend cleaning them up so that way you get that perfect crisp shape where it's just like shaped the way that you want them to. So the concealer I usually use is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. My color is light neutral. And the brush I use for that is a Morphe PK45 brush. It's an angled brush. Can you see it? My hand's a little white. Oh my gosh, my hairy arms. Okay, yes. Let me tell you guys a quick story, okay? Because I was looking at my hairy arms. I started shaving my arms in the 6th grade because this boy named Dylan, I won't say his last name because people that are watching probably know him. But anyways, in 6th grade, this boy named Dylan, I was like turning around on his desk taking notes, and he called me a gorilla, and it really hurt my feelings. And I went home that day and I cried to my mom and I said, Mom, can you please let me shave my arms? So ever since that day, I've been shaving my arms. But right now, clearly, I haven't. But anyways, okay. So, squirrel. The brush I use for my brows is the Anastasia brow brush. It's also a little tiny angled brush. I bought it when I used to use the ABH Dip Brow, ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills. And that one I used to swear by also. But it's not, I don't know, like the consistency of it, the texture, like I'm just not as satisfied with that as I am with this product. Don't get me wrong, I have them like in my drawers and stuff, so sometimes I will use it, but it's not something that I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm gonna use it all the time. But this one, I love it. Then I use a little plate like this. It's a little crusty. where I lay the product on there, and then that's where I dip the brush to use my brows. Now, fair warning, if anybody's gonna go out and buy this product, a little bit goes a long way. So you barely need to squirt any onto wherever you're using it. You need to have it on a surface because it is like in a little tube. So it's not like you can just put it on the brush. Like, you need to put it down somewhere. I'll show you guys how to do it right now. But yeah, so a little bit goes a long way. And obviously, you know, if you need a little bit more after you use what's on the plate, you just add a little bit more. Also, it dries fast. Not like, oh my gosh, I have to hurry up, whatever. No, but you'll notice, like, once you dip into it once and then you go back, like, the smoothed out part is already dry. And it dries fast on your face too, which to me is a good thing because it dries matte. So it's not like it's all oily and greasy sliding around on your face, you know? So I enjoy that. As far as concealer for cleaning up your brows, I personally do prefer the Tarte just because it's very full coverage, and I like the super bright, like, I want you to know that I clean up my brows, you know, like, but I used to also use the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and that one is really good too. Not as full coverage, but it's a really good product. I do recommend it, and it's really inexpensive compared to the Tarte Shape Tape. So I'm gonna get started. Oh, and one thing that I always say, always whenever I'm doing any kind of tutorial, your brows, when you first fill them in, if they do not come out perfect while you're filling them in, it's okay. I promise you, it's okay. That's what the concealer's for. As long as you can clean them up, you're good to go. That's it. You're done. Whatever. Don't freak out. Concealer will save lives. I promise. Okay. So as you can see right here, this tiny little dot, that's the product that I'm using. And the brush is clean. And I'm just going to dab and drag. Dab and drag. New word. Do I look cross-eyed? On both sides. So you can't even see that much product on there. Then I personally like the ombre look in the brow. Ombre as in, as you can see, naturally my brow, I have less hair in this area than I do right up here. So I do not fill in this area. I start right here where you notice that it starts getting thicker, and I drag it all the way along. Okay? Oh gosh, I need a real mirror. I'm gonna turn this way a little bit. See how I just underlined that? First step, done. So you want to draw the outline first of what you want your brow to look like, and then you just fill it in from there. So then I go up to the top, right here where my arch starts or ends, and just drag it down. Okay? And then I go up here, and just drag it over. Okay, so that's my brow. Then I just fill it in. And the tail, I sometimes take it down a little more, but yeah. So that's it. Now I'm gonna clean it up. I usually do them like together, but I'll do the other one like fast. So get a little bit of concealer on my brush, and you want like a flat brush, something that has like a flat thing right there. You don't want a rounded one, just so that way you can make sure that you get the straight lines. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna blend this just lightly, so that way you can't see harsh lines. But again, I don't put any product right there in that front area. You guys are following? Okay. So then I'm going to underline it again, but this time I will take it all the way up here. First line. Then I come over here to the end, and then you just connect the lines. That's really all eyebrows are about, to me, is connecting the lines. You're in charge, not your brows. Little gap in there. Okay, then the top. Connect them. Sorry. And there's a brow. Yay. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other one, speed through it, and then we'll see after brows. Okay, so here are my brows. Like I say, and everybody else says, your brows are sisters and not twins. There's no way. I mean, it's rare that I ever get my brows looking identical. And the days I do, I'm telling you, that's when like I sleep with them and I'm like, I have to wear these again because they're so perfect. But yeah, today no, but pretty, a little close. My brows are naturally just shaped completely differently and have more hair in different areas than the others, so I just work with them. That's all it's about, so don't get frustrated. It's gonna be okay. Now I'm gonna rush through, do the rest of my face, and you'll see a finished look in just a bit. And we're all done. Whoa. Oh, just kidding. I don't have anything on my lips. I'll do it right now, but that wasn't the focus of the video anyways. So this is my finished face minus the lips. I hope this video was helpful for people. Like I said, just don't stress out about your eyebrows. It's gonna be okay. We have good brow days and bad brow days. It happens to the best of us. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much. Like I always say, please let me know what kind of videos you want to see, whether it's literally just like how to line your lips or eyeshadow, you know, just strictly eyeshadow, what colors to use. Speaking of which, my eyeshadow, I did use the Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is absolutely amazing. Beautiful. The colors are pigmented, easy to blend, nothing like the Subculture palette. I know I've talked about it before, not a fan, but just like the rest of them, Modern Renaissance, Soft Glam, and the Prism palette, this one is just as amazing. So I highly recommend it. They sell it at Ulta, $42, or Anastasia website. Let's see what else. Eyelashes are from Bombshell Cosmetica, who are straight out of Puerto Rico, so I love supporting them. I do have a coupon code, like a promo code for you to use. It's Mommy with 2 I's, M-A-M-I-I, not mommy like mommy, like my mother, no. Okay, just kidding. Anyways, I don't know why I said just kidding. I'm just like, whatever. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. You will be seeing me soon. Have a wonderful weekend, day, night, whatever. Be safe.